Welcome to Hikate's Crossing as we look at part 3 of this tarot spread, lifestyle spread. Now what I'm going to do is I have the major arcana, the minor arcana, and I'm going to use wisdom from the Epics of Hind as the oracle card, as it's by the same artist, same creator, should I say. It's by the same creator, so it does give you that sense of fluidly. Using the same artist or the same theme in a spread allows you to sort of get that sense of continuity in it. So let's have a look. The first one we were looking at, sorry, as I put the book away, let me do the spread here. So we have, the first one is my current lifestyle. So let's have a look. What's it going to come up with in regards to my current lifestyle? Now, with the current lifestyle, I did talk about spiritual guidance, talking about working out what my priority is, and I get being aware of things that tempt you. So that's where you get the don't get distracted. That's working out your priorities and not being tempted. And so that's with Vishwamitra's temptation. So that's interesting there. Okay, so the next one we were looking at here was what do I need to actually change, and we talked about a sense of consequences with actions, poison actions, toxicity actions, things that seem poisonous, and we get the card making sure that we stay protected. Sita's protection. So in a way, what we need to change is that poison stuff. So we need to change the way that we protect ourselves from this toxicity. Interesting. Okay, we've got to look at the way that we've got to change the way that we protect ourselves in this situation. So what needs to be constant, and we talked about isolation, solitude, gaining knowledge, wisdom by making sure that we receive as much as we give, unconditional giving, that sense of giving. Yeah, and again we get Kunti's motherhood. Interesting, because that is also very much about nurturing, giving, making sure we have that sense of balance in our emotional needs, things like that. Very interesting in the way that all sort of ties in together. So what's our challenge? So what is my challenge? And in the challenge I talked about moving in the right direction, with opportunities that arise, with adventures and things that arrive, taking a sort of an energetic approach to the situation there. So what is my challenge? Okay, what is my challenge? Ooh, dealing with hatred. So that could be about moving, making sure, and when we're talking about in the right direction and which path we're actually taking, looking at the adventures that are coming on, and dealing with Izala's hatred. So dealing with a sense of, and I think that's really important. And when we're talking about directions that we're moving into, we're dealing with other people's hate, with opportunities that arise. You know, we gives us a chance to deal with the way people react to our situation, and that can be a real challenge. Interesting. So how do I actually overcome this challenge? And overcoming the challenge by resurrecting my true self, giving birth to, in a way it feels like, giving birth to your integrity, a sense of enthusiasm and excitement in the situation. Dumavati's fortune. So we're talking about the path that we lead ahead. Is it lucky, or, and that comes into it with that sense of resurrecting who we truly are, giving ourselves the freedom to move forward, with excitement and fortune. Feels like we're moving in the right direction, that everything's really peaceful. So what's the outcome to this situation? What's the outcome if we do what we need to do? And that comes from the connections the moving forward, how we move forward with through the connections with love. Interesting. Mandodari's love. So again, we have that open our heart, that connection, that love as we move forward, moving forward with love. Oh, what an interesting combination of cards. I love using the major arcana, the minor arcana, and then an oracle deck. And the connections are all there, of course, because they're by the same creator. I love that. Or the same theme. It could be with the same theme. I think you could do this with any type of deck. Of course, I'm doing it with the Swagatam Tarot and the Wisdom from the Epics of Hind. So, interesting combination of cards to share with you for part 3. Okay, that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care, and blessed be.